Ooh, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm out looking for an old model Pacifica. Hey, there go one right there, guys, but that ain't it. That's mine. Man, I gotta get this thing running. It's been sitting for a while. Oh no, the window's down. It's been raining. I still got the regulator to this window in the back. I haven't put it on yet, guys. Matter of fact, we're gonna get a chance to do that this weekend. All right. You know what? Content will be created. But like I say, guys, I'm looking for an here go one over here. Old model Pacifica. You know, they got the new model Pacificas out. They simply the new model minivan. No start, guys. It was towed in. Notice they had to tow it in right here, and then somebody parked right here. Anyway, it won't start. Let's take a look and see why it won't start. Actually, they say the battery goes down, but I see a light over there which tells me I have juice. What we got here? I have some voltage, guys. In fact, let's see what we got. I might should have came with my jump box, but like I say, I got juice. Let me see something. A click, 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 clicker. And that is enough juice to... Yeah, you can see the light dim when I started. That sounds like enough juice to start the car, guys. Now, guys, keep in mind, did y'all hear that click? That click simulates or sounds like the starter is trying to start. We very well could have a starter. We very well could have a starter going whack on this car. Without being in the shop, let's see what all we can do out here. Wow, this sun gonna get y'all some trouble seeing. Hey, 4 liter, guys. 4 liter, 24 valve. So still a V6, same as a 3.5. Where's that starter hitting? Hey, easy access to the starter. So if you had to check to see if you had power going to the starter, that would be easy to do. But because I can audibly hear power going to the starter by way of that solenoid sound. Yeah, I know how a starter is set up, right? Once energized, that solenoid will pull a plunger or push a plunger out to rotate the crankshaft, okay? And after a couple of revolutions, if your ignition system is working, your car should start. So it don't look like I have to do any kind of crazy test like that, because like I say, I can physically hear the starter trying to engage, which to me, guys, is simple. The circuit is complete from the ignition switch to the starter. Oh my God, I hate these. No, see, this is a car. This is in the ticket said car dies overnight. This will result in poor charging, guys. How your alternator is supposed to do its job if it can't get the correct current flow? If it can't, this is poor. Look at this. Look how flimsy. I did a video on this a while back. Y'all see how flimsy that is? So which means that is very thin. Okay, look, even the ground. Yes, these are new, but they are no good. Doesn't matter if they're new. I hate when customers say, I just replaced my terminal. Yes, but they are crappy terminals. Now, it's a good thing. This must be a higher year model Pacifica, because of the older model, the terminals were built into the wiring. So if you need a terminal, you basically need a whole wiring harness, or you would have to cut and rig it to where you still need to make good contact. I'm not against that, okay? I can't do that in certain places I'm employed at. But yes, if it was my own car and this was not this setup, I would merely cut that and put in a good one. It still would be a good terminal. This is, although it's new, it's not a good terminal, guys. So if they complain, and they complain about charging, I will have to address that. But I have bigger problems. This car will not start. Again, power source making it to the solenoid. Now, that's another reason why you can hear that click. There's several options you have that you should be concerned with as far as that click. You turn the key, click, click, click. One, the engine could be seized, guys. Don't not cancel that out. Now, one way to check and see if the engine is seized is its oil level. In fact, Whoa. Whoa. There's no oil dipstick. Well, there is one. It's broken inside. Dang. Okay, so I don't even know if the car have oil in it. The engine could very well be seized up. In layman's term, locked up. It could be locked up. I do not know, guys. I have no way to verify the oil level. Okay, but I do know the starter is not turning the engine over, and I'm pretty convinced that I'm getting the electrical circuit to the starter. So what do you do when you at that point? Is this a new alternator? See, they've been chasing. What do y'all think? That's a new alternator? Denso. Chrysler used Denso. So when y'all know, remember in the older days, we had problems with alternators causing all kinds of crazy issues, transmissions and everything. But guys, as far as this dipstick go, I did a video clip on how to get that out. Yes, I have a way to get it out. In fact, I linked that video right here. How to get a broken oil dipstick out. But I'm more concerned with it if this engine is locked up. Now, last thing you have at your disposal, guys, last option you have is to merely, in order to verify, because you hate to write up a starter and the starter not be your problem. But there's this thing called start there that I have no problem with. In some cases, you have to start somewhere. And if you feel, and this is after you verify that the engine is not seized. If you feel you have to start with a starter, you just have to find a better way to explain it to a customer. Don't let the customer leave here thinking that a starter will fix their problems. Okay, you have to tell them or explain to them that this is where we at. This is where we need to start. Okay, if we have any other problem, we'll call and let you know, so that they will be expecting maybe the unexpected, or they will not be shocked if they had to hear some more bad news. That's how I will handle that. But now, as far as the engine being oil, only thing you can do, guys, is go grab your, can y'all see? Go grab your a socket and a ratchet. You will have to find a way to rotate the crankshaft. Do it at the crankshaft. What we're trying to see is if the engine is seized. If the engine would turn, I'm gonna put a piece of clip right here on rotating the crankshaft. If the engine turn, it's not seized up. Okay, and in some cases, when you turn that crankshaft, you may free up the starter. The starter could be jammed in there. Yes, the starter could be bad. When you rotate the crankshaft, trying to find out if the engine seized, you may inadvertently free the starter, the solenoid, and unjam it, and then you can get it start, quick enough to get it in the shop. Okay, yes, it's still a bad starter, but at least you got a sense of where you at as far as it not being a seized up engine and your starter was jammed. Okay, yes, I've seen that happen. So you have a lot of things. You have a lot of things you can check. So, but for now, guys, let me go tell the advisor where I'm at. Like I say, go grab your socket and a long extension and a ratchet and turn this. Make sure the engine is not seized. Guys, try to protect your image. Do not look bad. It's nothing like telling the customer you need a starter when you need an engine. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm sorry, it will have to be off camera. So guys, stay tuned. All right. This part one. I don't know, man, why these videos turning into part one. These are not the plan. I wish I can find out if one video was wrong with a car, but look, the unexpected always happen, guys. Little crazy stuff like this. So, that's where we at, guys. I will get back with you. That's a scrap. That is a no with JT. OEM. All right, stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back.